How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
I'm doing. Well, first of all, since we never met you before, I'm Brandon Helwig. I cover UCF for Rivals.com.
Okay.
Welcome to UCF and everything. I guess first of all, just kind of talk me through coming here. Did you have connections with Coach Malzahn? What attracted you to the opportunity?
No, I know Coach Malzahn when I was at Ole Miss. He was at Auburn, and he called me, and I believe in God a whole bunch, and I prayed about this, me and my wife, and we just felt like this was the best opportunity for us. We're supposed to be here, and so we took the plunge, and it's been awesome every day.
Jason Beatty with the Orlando Sentinel. Outside of your knowing of Gus Malzahn, what did you know about UCF and the program before you arrived?
It's a name. I mean, it's been winning. They've been, from my viewpoint, they've been having exciting offenses. So that was a big attraction to be able to come to Florida, be able to get some of the top players out of this state, and play an explosive offense and try to just make it better as good as I can here, and just try to fit in what Coach Malzahn wants, and just have fun.
I know it's been a really long time ago, but when you were a player at Ole Miss, I believe it was the 1997 season opener.
Yep.
Was against UCF, and they had Dante Culpepper. Yep. Do you remember anything about that game?
I do. We probably should have lost that game. Somehow we snuck out with a win. We probably took those guys for granted, and then looking back now, they had a Hall of Fame quarterback. So we should have been probably a little bit more serious. Those guys came in, they played us tough.
Coach Trey Strelko, Sons of UCF, welcome to UCF officially.
Thank you.
And talk about this offense. What is it you like about it from your position group?
From my viewpoint, I know Coach Malzahn's pass. One thing he can do is he can run the ball. So with that being said, that makes it easier for my guys because we're going to get a bunch of one-on-one opportunities and be able to throw the ball down the field and make explosive plays. And so that's the part that excites me. And just being able to learn from him, bring some of the stuff I've done in the past to try to make this, like I said, make this offense a little bit better.
Coach, what's it like been working with these guys? You got Ryan O'Keefe, Flash got experience. Kobe has experience at Auburn. They got a pretty talented room.
It is. It's a bunch of personalities. I think I might have the biggest personality in there, but it's fun. It's not. I don't dread being around those guys. We laugh, we have fun, but they know when it's time to work, it's time to work. So it's been an awesome experience. Really, me just getting to know who they are, their personalities, who needs to be pushed a little bit harder than others. And it's been a joyful experience, and the weather is amazing.
Specifically about Ryan O'Keefe, he's an experienced player. He had some big plays last season. He's obviously fast. What do you like about his game?
Really, for the 4 weeks I've been here, just watching how he approaches practice every day, especially him and Flash. They approach practice like pros. They go out and they work. And I don't have to tell them go. I got to tell them slow down sometimes. They come out with a mindset of not wasting a day, trying to get better every day.
One thing we've been hearing from the guys is just the battle between maybe Kobe Hudson and Jalen Griffin, kind of the same spot. How's that competition been between those two?
It's still going. One day Jalen will have a good day. One day Kobe will have a really good day. So it's back and forth, and I think they're still growing in the position. But it's been fun. It makes me feel better knowing I have two guys that can go out there and compete.
You talked about getting to know the guys, but the guys got to get to know you, too. How have they taken to your style of coaching?
I don't know. You probably have to ask them. I think good. It's been – I don't know. Really, that's a question you have to ask one of them. I think it's going good. Nobody's saying anything different to me. Just trying to let them know I'm here for them. I'm here to serve them, help them get to where they want to be. And sometimes that might be yelling or a hug. It just depends on the situation, but I think it's going good. I think they're liking me. I think.
Well, we talked to Kobe Hudson the other day. He said you were his favorite wide receivers coach that he's had in his career. So if you needed to know the answer, at least coming from Kobe, he said, yeah.
Well, the problem is, how many has he had? That'd be my next question. It's only been 2, me being one of them. Now, if he's had 10, I feel pretty good about that.
How's it like just working with Coach Malzahn? I know there was some familiarity there, but first time working with him, how's that part of it going?
It's been fun. I didn't know his personality. I didn't know how he did things. I can't. I call my wife every day and tell her how much I enjoy just being around the offensive group and just the fun. We have fun. We work, but we have fun doing it.
Joey Gatewood was a quarterback. He switched to receiver. How has he kind of made that transition this spring?
It's still a work in progress because just rep-wise, change positions, just understand the little nuances that come with the position. One thing he understands, he knows what to do, but still trying to figure out how to do it. So he's a work in progress, but I think as long as he keeps working, I think he'll give us a chance to help us out.
I know you're going to jump into the recruiting aspect more after spring when you get out on the road, but just talk about the potential there. You got, coming down, mentioned coming down to Florida. UC's going to be joining the Big 12 next year. I mean, how excited are you for that element?
Super excited. Coming from where I came from, we have a bunch of Florida kids on our team. But it was tough to get them because they can't just come. And this is what's different. Like, kids stop by all the time from out of state because everybody wants to go to Disney, and while they're here, they come by UCF, and we're able to get some big time talent here on campus. And that's all you can do is get them here, show them what you got, and try to give yourself the best opportunity you can. And that's the part that's been exciting. Still trying to kind of figure out where I'm going to be recruiting. But as soon as I got here, I saw their list and trying to get in touch with all the wideouts that they've been recruiting, kind of decipher which ones I really like, which ones I don't. But it's been fun, along with trying to learn the offense at the same time, so my head kind of starts spinning sometimes.
Back on Ryan O'Keefe, what do you want to see him do to take his game to another level this coming season?
Well, it's kind of hard to answer that because when I got here, I didn't want to watch any film. I didn't want to, conception-wise, I wanted to know what that was going on, but I didn't want to come in with a preconceived notion with this guy's this. I just wanted to go out there and see what they can do and then go from there. So a couple things I've seen, he can run. Just working on him getting in and out of his cuts better at the top of his routes because he is quick, he is fast. But the better he can get in and out of his cuts, he's going to be even more explosive player, creating space that he needs. But he is, like I said, he comes out and works, and if I tell him to run through a wall, I think he would.
What kind of spring has Jalen Robinson flashed out? He played a lot a couple years ago, then last season was injured. And we talked to him about a week ago. He said he's still not feeling quite 100%. Mm-hmm. So what have you kind of seen from him this spring?
I've seen a guy that knows how to run routes. He's one of the best, and I've got to coach some good ones. He's one of the best pure route runners I've seen in a long time. My big thing for him, challenge for him, is be more vocal. Those little lapses he has where he might drop an easy catch because he'll go out and catch a one-handed catch one day and then drop an easy one. Just being consistent and just challenging him to practice hard, which he's done every single day, and he's been a great pleasure to be around.
What are you hoping to see from your group during Saturday's spring game?
Just be assignment sound, play fast, and when the opportunity comes, just make the play. And that'll be all year. It's very simple. Just assignment, alignment, execution. Like, football is not very hard. If we go out there and we know what we're doing and how to do it, we just got to finish the play and make the play. And so that's all I want them to do, and go out there and have fun.
Hey, Coach, back here, Zach Maskovich, West 2 Orlando. With the spring game, it'll be the first time that some of these guys get to play in front of fans. What can that show you from some of the new faces, what it's like when kind of like the lights are on?
Just how they handle when it's not just us out there yelling at them. When there's either people rise to the occasion or some kind of shy away. So just kind of see who's going to perform when the lights do come on, and who's not going to get intimidated by that pressure of other people looking at them, and how they handle the good and the bad. If they make a play, how they handle it. If they mess up, how do they handle it and react? So that's what I'm going to look for, just an effort, and how hard can you play every snap you're in there. Thank you, guys.